Yay.
Alright, so I just need to preface this by saying right before I hit going live, I was like, hey, are we finally ready for this? And Fustus said no. So that's the energy we're going into this with. It's...
No.
Yes.
This... Holy crap, is this controller even hooked up? Wait, right, I have to have the actual game open to do game.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, do we need the game open? Or we're just gonna...
I could screen share, that'll be good enough.
Nah, sorry, man. I was just gonna watch it on the stream.
Right, this should be like everything set, yeah. God, I'm just looking at this and it's like, I think that's like the original play file I had. Freaking like Lucky's play file and like where the crap this is, just back to back.
Yeah.
This, oh god, what even was our team? I don't even remember.
I don't know, it's been years.
It's been...
I had a wheel of some sort.
It's
That's
been
all I
at
remember.
least a month, because it's like, we wanted to do the thing, and then I got sick, and then we wanted to do it again.
And I got sick.
Yeah, then Fustus got sick, and then I went through a huge thing of depression or something, and then I was sleep deprived, and then Hollow Week happened. So it's like... lots
Busy
of crap
fucking
just
month.
going wrong, just left and right,
Yes.
but it's fine. It's time for us to continue the Digimon Monstrosity Siberian Sloth.
Yes.
And I don't know if we're ever gonna get any nuttier than that. God, you're actually not that far away from getting to Diaboromon. 46 Av. Yeah, Av like 60. Yeah, you're kind of getting there. 44. Right, good refresher. We have a Shamrock. Yeah,
We're still going for Bancho Leomon, I assume.
Yes.
I think that's what we were going for. Yeah?
Yeah?
Okay.
Because Mirage Galgamon wasn't good enough.
But yeah, Mirage Pokemon was lame, so we want Bancho Leomon because we need the JoJo look.
I think the funniest part, yeah. Arguably, Mirage Galgamon's like the better pick because he can go Ultra and he gets like a big glowing moon staff.
I was gonna say, but that isn't your team to control, so silence.
Alphamon, getting there slowly but surely, yeah. Yeah, I think pretty much everyone's fine for ABI except for like Clump.
Clump's fucking around. He's still working on Leviathan, I think, or Leviathan.
Yeah, Leviathan, yeah. Which actually did get added to the card game recently in the last few sets. God, Leviathan's a weird fucking... It's a weird fucking deck.
I can only imagine.
It's like the entire gimmick is that you like summon creatures to your opponent's side of the field, but it's things that like can't unsuspend, and if you attack them you get memory. But it's also like you have to control how many things are on the field so you can like, you know, be at like a card disadvantage, so when you pull out Leviathan he like fucks things over harder. It's super weird.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's a lot of like you would get your opponent to have more cards than you, but by like a specific amount, and then you play Leviathan, and then he just like eats everything, and he just wrecks everyone and just kills them. Also, Subdep. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Doug.
God, this all relies on like a card that you like play from the trash too. Leviathan is freaking... It's a weird deck. Oh right, K-Rool finally became a rail cannon.
Yeah, he's a rail cannon now.
Yeah, Gals finally became a waifu.
Yeah.
I still need the name change for that.
Oh yeah, what? You know, we can just do that in like a second. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
We could do that in a second. I don't have a name yet, so.
He doesn't, yeah,
Awesome.
that's his problem. He doesn't have a name yet.
Right, I think this was like I forget why he changed the name to a Dalby's like thing. Was he wanted this? Is he still? I think he's Dalby right now. Yeah.
But you know what? If
And
you name her
just-
Trish, then we got Trish and Stratus. Then we got
Yeah.
Trish Stratus. Boom.
This is. Oh, I think this is
Nah.
like Lucky's. Yeah, because Lucky wanted a Marine
Yeah,
Angemon.
one of Marine Angemon.
And that's honestly going way. Actually, no, it's 50. That's alright. That's gonna be a bit. This is gonna be whatever. It's fine. And we have right. These are like other ones, or like other canon party members.
Yeah.
Crusher.
Freaking
Carussia.
Crusha is doing it. Honestly, at this point, Crusha doesn't even have to level up. He just needs to get to 100% cam.
Yeah.
Carussia, he's here.
Crusha ready to do something.
Yeah, he's just chilling. He's just chilling, waiting to be called up.
And
He's a
how
dum-dum.
is
He's
it
kinda dumb.
too early for me to make dumb political jokes?
Mm.
Is it too early for me to be like Crusha gig ready to invade Ukraine? Wait, I guess it'd be a bit late for that.
That's been going on for a while.
Yeah,
That's not like-
oh boy.
That's like old news now.
Right, what the
Yeah,
crap
dude.
were we even doing? I don't even remember.
I don't know. We're so ready to go do something previously, but then we took a month off.
Oh yeah, weren't the police
Yes.
asking for you?
Oh, right.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
okay.
I'm pretty sure if you don't meet up with the police when they want you to, I'm pretty sure they just arrest you.
But how'd they get to you if you don't meet up?
Yeah, we've been in like a virtual like limbo for a month, man. How are they gonna get to us?
Oh, it's dangerous. Get inside the building.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take
No.
this.
I didn't talk to him. That just happened.
Gives you a gun. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Gives you
Yeah.
a gun.
So I don't know how much we remember, but last time stuff was going kind of nuts.
Yeah, the end of the world is happening.
Yeah,
Digimon are trying to tear the world apart.
Or Digimon
That's
just
the
have
thing,
out
man.
here doing things, and it's a problem.
Yeah, because we're eating. Because of humans, the eaters are eating their world.
Just
Yeah.
can we just
What the
acknowledge
fuck?
Skull
Is
Greymon
this
is
Skull
just
Greymon?
hanging out?
Is it in Kakuma? Or
How do you
wait,
know
is-
what he's doing? He's just there. Yeah, I have to imagine anytime Skullgron's just out and about, he's like getting ready to fight things.
He's kind of like a walking death machine, so I'm surprised
Yeah.
he's just standing there.
The smallest Skull Greymon, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those weird hackers aren't causing up trouble. Why does this always happen when I have a date?
Man-eater?
Man-eater, office lady.
Wow, I love it.
Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater.
Yeah, crap, I just realized Mayor Milford didn't actually spawn in Dark Souls, did she? I somehow
Maybe
avoid that encounter. Yeah, if you're like human at the right point, a summon will just appear, and it'll just be like a random like fake other player called Maneater Milfred that will just like run up dressed like a cave woman and attack you with clubs.
Oh,
Although whenever I hear clubs in Dark Souls, it just reminds me of Nurbit's run where he used the basic club only.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what
And
was that name?
surprising,
Oh, hey,
Near
development
bits?
complete, yeah.
yeah,
That's fun.
Yeah,
That's a
exactly.
funny name.
I was gonna say he does a bunch of like Fallout challenge runs and stuff like that.
It just makes me
Wait.
think that There's a fucking dude in Warhammer called Nurgle, and that's all I can think about when I hear that. Papa
Well,
Nurgle, Papa Nurgle.
all I can think of, and this will never be fixed, but all I can think of is the character from the Grow Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
What?
Yeah, remember friggin' Nurgle?
I don't think I do.
Yeah,
Trying to remember
the
which
guy
one
with
that
the
is.
black skin. Freaking like monster man with the tentacles, and he's like, "Oh, I'm better than Grim and did it." And he's like a loser. And it's like his kid shows up, and he becomes Billy's friend, Nurgle. Yeah, remember the episode where like Nurgle's son just makes everyone into a Nurgling, and they like Nurg all over each other.
No, I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about now.
I'll never forget the weird scene that, like, it's like Nurgle's trying to become friends with people, and it's like one of the pieces of advice he gets is like take a shower, and he like scrubs his chest and it, like rips off like the black part of his body, and there's like a human body underneath, implying it's like a weird full body suit. Dude, the Grow Adventures of Billy and Mandy is so wild to look back on. It's like, ironically, they're just like, oh yeah, Yoa reference kids with like fucking Pinhead. And they straight up do like Pinhead from like Hellraiser, but it's like his head's got bowling pins sticking out of it, so he's Pinhead.
I've seen Billy and Mandy, so it's aired in Canada. I don't remember that episode.
I just want to acknowledge that episode is like the freaking lament configuration is just a Rubik's Cube, and Billy's dad solves it and sends Pinhead back to hell by like ripping off all the stickers and putting them in the like solved order. So he cheats it.
I've done that. I've cheated that before. I just took the stickers. They don't stick back on very easily.
You know what you should do is you should like unpeel one sticker and unpeel another sticker and swap the locations so the cube is now unsolvable.
No, you just peel off one sticker, right? And then you keep that sticker, and then it's still unsolvable because there's still gonna be like one square that doesn't have a color.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I would sincerely ask how many people heard that, and they were like, yeah, I bet that'd work.
It wouldn't work. I thought that was the point.
Oh, man. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and help me. You're on quick about, I'll arrest you. Yeah, I'm sorry to see a situation, though. I'm begging you.
Okay, so we're gonna help this guy.
Yeah, there's just eaters around now. They found
cool.
us. They've come to the human world.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, probably didn't air in Canada, which is kind of a bummer. Yeah, did Billy and Mandy air in Canada? I don't even know.
It did, yeah, it did.
Okay,
It
yeah.
aired in Canada.
Yeah, it probably aired on the Canadian Cartoon Network.
Yeah, we didn't have Cartoon Network though. We had Teletoon at night or Detour. They changed it like halfway through my childhood.
The dumb gag where it's like freaking like Billy is like sitting and having a picnic, and then like a Bigfoot hops out of the bushes, screams Raggle Fraggle, grabs him and runs off, and Billy screams, "Somebody help, I'm being stolen."
I'm always
Yeah.
I'm always gonna remember Billy's like fucking I can't remember when he said it, but he was like, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. I say that to people all the time.
Like, it's like they do the Raggle Fraggle thing. It's like, somebody help, I'm being stolen. And they do it from like 2 or 3 different perspectives. And it's like, hey, Billy's dad, yo, where Billy went? And he's like, oh yeah, you weren't you like with him earlier today? Oh yeah, good times. And it like cuts back to us again, but it's like from Billy's dad's perspective, and he's the guy in the Bigfoot costume. Here's
Right.
finding their way into the human world is pretty up there in terms of worst things that happen in the Digimon. Yeah, this is kind of a problem.
Jim.
I mean, yeah.
Man, that's
And
crazy.
let's also not forget that the top dogs of the fucking digital world apparently want to destroy our planet. So
Yeah,
Yeah, they're on a sacred mission from God, bro.
like
Good.
I'm trying to think. What's like the worst thing that's happened to the human world in the Digimon universe? Because like this is pretty freaking bad.
This is
I
like
was
the
gonna say,
worst, I think.
doesn't like some Digimon want to like nuke one of the main characters' houses?
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's
also
true.
pretty bad.
That's true. Dilberito does try to nuke Ty's house.
Yeah, Dilbert, specifically Ty's house, specifically on him directly.
Yeah, directly on Ty's house, which is an apartment building, but still.
That's the thing, it's like, even though they solved that problem, a deactivated nuke still landed outside Ty's apartment in Japan, being delivered from the United States.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm
oh,
sure
that's
that didn't
probably
cause
all,
any international issues.
that's probably got all kinds of, like, repercussions we don't even see.
I'm sure the Japanese government had no questions towards the United States government on that one. Like,
Honestly,
what
yeah.
the fuck?
God, I would say the entirety of Ghost Game might be pretty fucked. Because it's like implied there is a single reason why all the Digimon are going to the human world, and that absolutely kills all kinds of people.
Awesome.
Like, there are just points where you're seeing like trucks ram into cars, it cuts away, and there's like an explosion. People are dead.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I'm
world-
sure if
yeah.
they could do that here, there would be cuts of like Digimon in the streets and cars exploding, but it's a video game. They don't have that much space on
Yeah.
the disc.
Yeah, freaking Digimon Savers is a good one. It's like the only thing stopping the digital world from like destroying the human world is Bancho Leomon is literally using the power of will to like shoot a beam up and like freeze himself so that he can like he freaking atlases the entire digital world. Like he's holding it up by like a mountain with his hands.
You see, this is what I want Leomon on my team. He does shit like that. Does shit like that.
I mean, yeah, that's cool and all,
It's
but
really cool.
is he Gun Dinosaur?
He's arguably better than Gun Dinosaur.
Don't
He's
you
a
fucking-
furry.
No.
That's only going to get funnier if you know the context of the show. Bancho Leomon's cooler than a Gun Dinosaur.
How dare you?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh man. There's a similar Baka Underground. Can you take care of that one? Yeah,
No.
we probably should. Oh, so I spotted Sanaa here. Looks like he was head underground.
Oh my!
Yeah, in this situation, wasn't a position to stop him, but I think that Bakuman was chasing him. More than that right now. What Sanaa needs is you kids. Go find him.
Okay.
Sure,
Us
we
kids,
don't
it's
do
just
that.
me here. The other kids
Yeah, I was
left.
Oh, these are the new messages I've been getting. Okay. Just saw Digimon attacks a bite. It's not even safe to go outside now.
Okay. Why don't you guys that
Ask
guy?
Ryota, he'll save you.
Yeah.
Right, Bakon means monster, but also Bakon's a Digimon. Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's Mom. Mom's finally talking to us. She just realized we might be dying.
Oh, it's not as bad as you think, Mom. Or we're fine here. So focus
Oh,
on your
I see.
work.
We're just gonna gaslight Mom.
So as far as you think.
Which is the gaslight option.
Both of them.
I'm using top option. That's all I'm saying.
Not as bad as you think. Dante ran off after them hackers again. She reminds me of myself at that age. Yeah, is Makiko always like that?
Wait, hold up. The one on the top is literally just asking a question about a thing that he said already. Like he's like, it reminds me of me when I was that age. And she's like, oh yeah,
does she remind you of you when you were that age?
God, I hope not.
Like,
I'll
thanks for
see what he
repeating
says,
me.
yeah.
Thanks for repeating me, kid.
This is a good time for me to reevaluate myself. That's
What?
probably for the best after everything, Yuko.
Yeah, you're like a weird hentai contraption.
I don't know, I feel like if I was like running an avatar of like my dead brother as a girl for like years, then like I'd probably have some questions too.
Yeah, that too, I guess. That would probably fuck with you a little bit.
Yeah. Localization's a bit jank. Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so did someone put you up to this? Oh right, Arata, I forgot you're a villain now.
Oh, right, yeah, he's running away. He ran away.
Yeah, it's just joking. By the way, how are you feeling? Your body's not getting worse, is it?
What's that supposed to mean? I'm always hot.
Well, very funny. Who worries about one criminal? Although you probably should be worried about that body of yours. But look at yours while avoiding the cops and potential witnesses. The life of a fugitive's harder than I thought it'd be.
Which one am I supposed to be worried about?
I'll save the wine for later, though. Some of my buds were chased here by eaters. Thought I could help them before they got attacked. But you don't want to be guilty by association. Leave this to me and get the heck out of here. Is what I should be saying. But I know you won't listen to me anyways.
Oh, okay. Bro, isn't Yuko our boss?
Yuko's the black-haired girl.
Oh, I can't. Wait, why can't we imitate our boss?
Because there would be like a 40-page rant about like the cultural impact of rice.
I know, that's what I want to do.
It would be just a long, unhinged rambling about the 4 sacred beasts and their place in mythology.
That's what it needs to be. It needs to just be like a thing that says unhinged rambling, and then in like the parentheses, it just says imitate your boss.
No, you see, among the 4 beasts, the black turtle is the most interesting, because it actually appears in The Journey to the West, which is a lopsided, like, work of media and fiction, and that has cultural ramifications that we don't even understand yet. Exactly. And she's like, but enough about that. On to feng shui theory. And she's just going on about, like...
Yeah, how about some coffee? I put some fucking mouthwash in it this time for you.
You see, in Arthurian legend, the royal knights were 13 knights that sat around a round table so that neither of them would be, like, above the others. But it seems at this point, the role of God is being played by a physical Digimon. And that means that, like, they really weren't equal at all, weren't they? Quite cunning if you think about it. That's, like, exactly what she'd say right now.
Yeah.
And you just be like, what does this have to do with anything?
It's like, wait, what does the Knights of the Round Table have to do with Digimon fucking up our shit right now? And he's like, don't you understand? Knights, the Knights, get it? They're knights. It's like, yeah, okay, they're knights, whatever.
Omnimon's like the King Arthur. You get it?
You get it? It's like, see, they're supposed to all sit at the table and be equal, but they're not equal. What the fuck are you going on about?
I like the idea of all the Royal Knights sitting at the table together, but it has to be like a really big, really far back table so that there's enough room for Examon. He's
really
just a giant
table.
fuck-off dragon.
Yeah, he just has his head stuck in. Like...
Yeah. Oh boy, they sure aren't equal.
Everybody's got like a fucking chair. He's just got his head.
Yeah, it's just his head sticking through the window, just through the stained glass. They all just walk in and sit down. He just smashes clean through it. It's just like, hey guys, sorry I'm late.
I brought the notes from yesterday's meeting.
He's like right next to Magnamon, who's like the smallest one of them.
He's like, why do I always have to sit beside him?
Anyways, let's intimidate you, go.
If you don't know it, don't say it. You sound just like her. Your impression was a bit off, though.
Yeah.
It's reassuring that you came. Shall we fight side by side for old time's sake?
Wow, you're acting like you've been a bad guy for a long time, but you really have not been. You literally, like, last time we saw you, you ran away, and then people chased you, and now you're back.
To be fair, for us, it kind of was a long time.
I mean, true fact, for us, it was a very long time.
These actual lies are reliable. Okay, cool.
Cool. Did mom message us back?
Yeah, I used to leave before I look. Dethhollow will be a good detective down the road.
Oh, cool.
But strange creatures called Digimon are attacking you. Of course I'm worried.
Nah, that's not happening, Mom.
You say as you look
you
at your
that?
Digimon.
Here, I'll take a picture of you of myself. I'll show you that I'm completely fine. Takes a selfie. You got your Digimon behind you.
Yeah. No exclamation. They're just there.
This is a giant fuck off robot dinosaur. It's just like
yeah.
This is robot spider and the fucking like fox waifu.
Yes, girl, let's just auto attack these guys. Oh right, we have two Inframon now because Ra hasn't rolled up his Digimon in forever.
Yeah.
Was he like introduced with a Chrysalimon or something? And he still doesn't have a Mega?
Yeah.
Or Kurisarimon?
Yeah, he had a Kurisarimon, and it literally, I don't even know if it was.
Kurisalimon?
I don't know, man. You know better than I do.
I was gonna say he wants to Digivolve into Mega. He just doesn't have the. He just doesn't have the requirements
ABI,
yet. Yeah, he hasn't met the ABI requirement yet.
He's also only leveling one Digimon, wasn't he?
Yeah. That should make it easier, you'd assume, but I guess being a manual hacker has its inconveniences.
Oh, right. He doesn't have our awesome digital powers.
Yeah, don't forget, Ara's an old school hacker.
Yeah. Ara's an old head.
What a boomer.
You're like, yo, you just like go to check up on Ara, he's playing like his vinyl records like a complete scumbag.
What an asshole.
He just got his like old school like iPod 1 out. Tell bad hackers that he had right.
No, he was like
scare you.
No, he'd be one of those like weird ass motherfuckers who has like one of those freaking like the super small fucking iPods.
iPod Nano or whatever the fuck they were called.
Yeah, it's like with his dumb epic CRTV playing Melee. He's just got the stink lines coming off of him. Because listen, the second you start playing Melee, you just become smelly.
This is true.
Yeah, have I like mentioned that story here at some point?
I think you have.
Yeah,
was
it's like
insane.
there's a point where there's like something that count where it's like, oh yeah, apparently it's like there has always been like a recognizable clear odor that comes from like the Melee section.
Yeah, that
every
comes from
year in,
Smash
like
tournaments.
Evo. Yeah. It's like
There's, like,
something Smash players just makes them stink.
And like, I think it was like Yu-Gi-Oh! Instituted a rule that like that like one of the reasons you can fit a match is like your opponent fucking stinks. It's like he hasn't showered in a week, and it's like, oh yeah, that's a viable rule to have.
Wait, never mind, there it goes. Okay, yeah. God, I feel like recently I heard like the dumbest Yu-Gi-Oh! Ruling so far.
Oh yeah.
So it's like... Have you heard of a card called Victory Dragon?
I
No.
think I have, yeah.
Victory Dragon is a card that doesn't seem like it'd be that good. It's like, oh yeah, it's like a 4,000 attack card with super specific conditions to command stuff. And it's like, okay, you play it, and it just straight up says that, like, hey, if it does damage to your opponent's life points, which it can do through, like, piercing damage, then, like, you instantly win the match.
Hmm.
So it's like, immediately, it's like, alright, it's got like 4,000 attack, Yu-Gi-Oh's a fast game, that's like not big, it's like, no, turns out when it says you win the match, it literally means you win the match. As in, like, you don't play any other sets, you don't play best to have 3 in tournaments like normal.
Wait, you just win the game?
You just win. You
What?
win all 3 sets immediately.
You do. What does this guy
You
do?
win
Fucking
the
send him to the
match.
Shadow Realm? You send your opponent to the Shadow Realm immediately? Like, dead? You're dead.
It's like,
I want that to happen to somebody, and he actually, like, stands up out of his chair, but as he's standing up, he just, like, falls over and pretends to be dead.
Oh, man.
I'd fucking do that
straight
shit.
up. God, reminds me of the freaking... I've talked about this before. The dumb, like, stupidly huge super deck that was like a meme a while back. Just the
Was that
two guys
that
carrying,
didn't have, like, a limit of how many cards it had in it?
Yeah, originally there wasn't a card limit for your deck, so to, like, show how absurd that was, 2 dudes just showed up with this, like, giant, like, 300 card, like, monster of a freaking... It's, like, so big, they had to have, like, a special thing to carry it, and, like, 2 people, just to, like, haul it around.
I think they had, like, more cards than actually, like, individual ones were made, you know, like, how they... Like, they had doubles of them and stuff, so, like, they had...
Yeah.
Like,
Apparently
they had an...
it was, like, a lot of
What
cards
was it?
that would, like, shuffle and, like, make you, like, restack the deck. Like, a lot of search cards and a lot of, like, you know, like, draw and then shuffle your deck or whatever. You know, a lot of, like, weird stuff like that. Just to make it even more annoying.
I don't know where I read it, but apparently they had, like, one of every single card, and then more.
God.
Like, every single card that came out for Yu-Gi-Oh! Except for, like, the special holographic ones, right? But, like, the normal ones that have ever come out, and then they had
Yeah.
doubles of them, so they just had this huge fucking deck. And they were like... But that was at the time. I think they came out with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards since, but...
Oh, yeah.
You know,
sadly,
that's a lot of fucking
there's-
cards.
Yeah, sadly there's no way to really confirm it because they're immediately turned away.
Yeah, they weren't
Like,
allowed to play.
Yeah, because of course, right? It's like, alright, fine, we'll
Yeah.
make the rule. Happy now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess they kind of forced the rule into play, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
what
If
they
you-
should have done after
yeah.
that is actually, like, split deck and get like a normal sized deck and then play, but I don't think they let them even play at all.
Yeah, they're just like, okay, fine. They just go from the top, swipe, 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 and they have 40
Yeah.
cards. We're good.
Yeah, they just take like 40 of the
What
best
are
cards.
they? I don't know.
I was gonna say, it kind of reminds me of something that happened in NASCAR, like this past year, where this driver, actually, no, it was last year. Like, this driver literally like the final corner of a track and like got like a bunch of positions out of it.
Oh boy.
And
Uh-huh.
and like NASCAR and here's the thing, before then NASCAR didn't have a rule about that. Like, so you could legally do it, just no one tried it.
Do what?
Legally do what? Sorry?
Legally wall ride
Oh.
wall ride a corner.
So when going around actually going on the wall, that's high.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that was not highly illegal.
Yeah,
But not only stupid.
I mean, it's NASCAR, of course they do something stupid.
True.
and they realize, like, okay, this is a very overpowered take with the car we have. Maybe we should ban this. And I go like, oh, really? You didn't have this rule in place before?
Oh, hey, the subway's finally gone.
Nice. We can go that way now.
We can get this treasure chest. Oh, it's nothing.
And my dad used to always say the best part of NASCAR was the last couple of laps because people start crashing. But if somebody
Yeah.
dies, then it just sucks.
What else would be the slowest way to take a turn? You go as far on the outside as you could. Yeah, but I assume if you have, like, momentum, it'd be easy to, like, get around cars like that, right?
Ooh, that looks cool.
Yeah, it's
I'll have
a
to post
giant freaking hand.
Yeah. But, like, here's what makes it, like... And you want to know something actually really interesting? Ever since, like, that and actually kind of a really happy fact, the last ever, like, recorded death happening at a NASCAR race was actually, like, of a driver, was Dale Earnhardt.
I was gonna
Mhm.
say it was a car that was thrown into the crowd.
No, that was in a Final Destination movie.
Yeah.
Yes, that Final Destination movie with one of my favorite kills ever done in the whole movie.
God, like, Final Destination is so stupid, but it's the dumbest kills, and I have to kind
I
of
love
respect
it
it
so
for
much.
it.
I love just how violent and stupid some of the kills are. It's ridiculous. Death goes so far out of his way to cover up his fucking like murder spree too.
There's an entire sequence in Wobble where a guy accidentally starts a kitchen fire I think it's like the fucking, like, was it Paramore, I think, song or whatever. It's some edgy, like, 2000s bullshit. And it's like, you just freak out, fire's just going, it's like, go all over. He, like, just gets out, like, runs out, manages to escape the burning building, climbs down the, like, escape thing, the escape, like, side, whatever it's called, the escape ladder.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's trying to get down, he's like, bounce on the ladder to get to, like, go, because it's just stuck, and it's like, it starts going, and he just falls off backwards.
Yeah, and then the ladder
Like, it
comes
somehow goes all the way back up, and then it falls down again just to beam him in the head, and that's what gets him.
Yeah, it like comes down, stops like just above him, and then like somehow slams down into him with enough force to kill him
Yeah.
like in the head. I'm like, what? Man, Death, you are going really out of your way to kill these people.
You are
in ridiculous
watching
ways.
the unluckiest people ever die in the stupidest ways possible.
Like,
The one I really like is, it happened to the same one where the fucking stock car event
oh yeah,
wrecked.
where like the NASCAR wreck.
So
man.
one of the people that survived was like this racist piece of shit. And
Okay.
he gets mad at the the black security guard because he wouldn't let him go in and see his wife. So he goes to set up like a burning cross in front of his house, and he drives a tow truck around. What ends up happening is I guess he gets hooked, just starts driving on its own.
Yeah,
with, like-
I think he leaves his thing in drive, right?
Yeah,
And then and then it like wraps around like he's got a chain that was on the back of his truck that he pulled like this cross out of.
It
and
just
then
floors it out of nowhere.
And then yeah, well, there's
Here's what makes
obviously
it
supernatural death. Like death is
Yeah.
actually a character in those movies who's going out of his way to murder these people. So yeah, I don't know if it's just some supernatural thing that the car keeps going or it rolls down a hill, but somehow it drags him, and he goes for a fucking ride, man.
Yeah.
and here's what makes it all the funnier. That makes me love this skill. The radio turns on and it plays Friends. It's by War. And that's just fucking funny to me.
It cut out Rash who said the song name. It's so unlucky.
The song that plays is "Why Can't We Be Friends?" Is
Yeah.
the
Oh,
song
that's
that
great,
plays.
yeah. Reminds me of a Canadian commercial where the car flies off the road into a bunch of kids.
Yeah, that's happened.
Oh, God, PSA. Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah,
fucking
that
love
one.
PSA.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucked up Canadian commercials, man. We have like these quick little PSAs
Like the
that they
house
throw.
hippo.
Yeah, the house hippo. House hippos are great though, okay? That one's not fucked up.
It's fucked up because the entire commercial is them just lying to kids and then just casually being like, "Oh, but you knew that was fake, didn't you?" That's like they're kids; they don't
I
know.
want a house hippo so bad.
They don't know you're lying.
Oh, I love house hippos. They eat peanut butter crumbs. They're so cute.
Or the girl gets perfectly burned by. Yeah, the fucking man, that one is so screwed up. Holy crap!
Oh yeah, where she's like telling everybody how awesome her life is, that she just became head chef and she's engaged and she's about to get married, and then she just like slips on a grease spill and like spills boiling hot water all over her
away
face.
from retirement. I'm going to go on my boat for my honeymoon. See, here's a picture of it, and it's called the SS Never Die.
Yeah, and it's like everybody told me that I should have cleaned up that grease spill on the floor, but I didn't care. And then she slips on it and throws boiling hot water all over her face, or maybe it's boiling oil. It's one of these things because her face, because it's so real, her face just starts melting.
Imagine you're just like sitting down to just like watch cartoons with your friends, and you just see a Mortal Kombat fatality with real people.
Yeah, like that's like I remember sitting down with my friends watching cartoons, and like there's this quick one that like it was just these like people opening gifts, and this one lady opens up this box and it's a whistle, and the old lady's
no.
It's a whistle. I don't want to say the word.
It's a sexual assault whistle.
Yeah, that's
It's so casual.
She
and you're
uses
like,
the hard R word, and I'm just like, whoa!
It's like, whoa, that would not fly today.
It's like, what the hell?
Jeez.
The world of PSAs is kind of a wild and creepy place.
Yeah, but Canada gives no fucks. They will scare the shit out of you just because they don't want you to do it.
I bet there's some real good lost PSAs out there. They're just like, they aired once, no one recorded them, and they're just lost to time.
Yeah, I always gotta remember the one where you're like that's teaches you not to eat like poison or something.
Don't you put it in your mouth?
Mm-hmm. That's my favorite.
That's the thing, it's like, even though I'm not Canadian, I've seen enough of these just because they're great. That
They're
like,
everywhere.
I know. Yeah.
I saw these growing up. That's great.
Like,
It's so great that everybody found these later in life, and I'm like, yes.
Ironic question. Is it as a literal child watching Don't Put It in Your Mouth, what was like on your mind?
I don't honestly, I just thought it was a catchy little song with puppet dudes. There were little puppet dudes in between my cartoons that told me not to put things in my mouth because I don't know what it is.
Because it's like, alright, well, of course, as an adult, it's like, alright, that's like, for poison. As like an adult, I'm like, oh, I have a dirty mind. There are other implications.
Yeah, there are other implications to that. Me, I was just like, I don't get it, but it's funny. It's a nice song.
Oh, man.
I didn't have to be really taught not to eat poison. My dad was just like, don't do it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, your dad saw you reaching for the poison. He waited for you all to do it, and then he just slapped out your hand and said no.
No, first he let me poison myself. Then he was like, you idiot.
Yeah, then you learned your lesson.
You idiot. That's bleach.
God, honestly, I don't think I've ever poisoned myself as a kid.
I haven't. I've become so fine. Poisoned myself as an adult.
I remember, like, there was a time where I was a kid, and, I'm just out with, like, my grandpa or whatever, and he's just like, oh, here, have this, and he just tosses me this, like, thing of metal, and I'm like, oh, this is cool, this is really, like, shiny, and he's like, yeah, that feel heavy, that's pure lead you're holding. I just like put it down. I was just staring at my hands like, isn't this shit poisonous?
Put it in your mouth.
Like the entire time, just like, no, this is probably safe, but no, this feels like I should have done that.
My brain
maybe I should be wearing gloves or something.
My brain immediately went to something far more wacky. And you're like, what's his uncle gonna throw out? I'm like, something like.
Got it.
Here you go, boy. Take this uranium. It's like, what?
Yeah, you should like toss me mercury or some shit.
You have this radioactive rock.
God, that's like the same guy who would like drag us to eat deer sickles. Where it's like you would literally take like deer meat. I assume he'd like cook it or something, and he'd like freeze it into a popsicle. So it's just this phallic shaped like meat popsicle. And I'm like, I don't want that.
What a weird way to eat that.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I want some deer sickles. I'm like, no.
And here's the weird thing: I've had deer meat before. It's actually kind of good, actually.
Yeah, venison is delicious.
I think the funniest part is Lucky probably knows who this guy is. Like, I'm sure, because it's like also in his family.
I was gonna say
and he just doesn't know which one specifically. And I'm like, I kind of don't want to name drop it just in case.
It'd be funny if he's sitting there and he's like, is he talking about my dad?
No.
No, I know.
No, Lucky's dad is a different guy.
No, I know.
I think the only thing I have on Lucky's dad is he weirdly looks like Kizaru from One Piece, and I will never be able to unsee it.
Oh.
Because it's like Kizaru just looks like a real dude, and for whatever reason, that mental connection is just like rock solid.
Okay.
See that character? I'm like, yup, that's him.
I'm looking at Lucky's answers.
Oh god. Oh, was it your grandma's husband? No, it's a different one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the one that owns the road. It's the one that really likes going on like hunting and boating trips. I think he owns like a farm.
So we all have one of those uncles.
Okay, he knows. He knows. The one that was like, "Hey, yo, just come with me. You gotta go fishing sometime." And I'd be like, "No, I did once when I was like 5, and it was boring, and I hated it."
Sounds like my dad. Like, let's go fishing or let's go out in a boat. And I'm like, where did I go wrong with this one?
God, like, funny story is that it's like every time I'd like go to his house, he'd do this like really annoying thing where it's like, you do the weird little like fake like boxing, where he's like, "Oh yeah, look, yeah, I'm on your tough little something," like throwing little fake jabs.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "Yeah, stop it, don't." He just like would never stop. And it's like one time I just got fed up with it. I just socked him in the face and gave him like a bloody lip. It's like, well, I like, what are you gonna do? I'm just offending myself.
It's all fun and games until I started punching back, motherfucker.
Yeah. God, I think the funniest thing is that it's like that was like years and years ago. It was like sometime, it was like 2020 or whatever, like around when COVID was gonna start. I like met up with him again at the roller rink, and he's like, "Oh hey, it's been forever since I saw you." And he's just doing the thing again. And I'm like, "Please don't." Like he learned nothing.
Take him out with fucking roller skates.
Yeah.
I love Lucky's message here. I'm familiar with my dad's side of the family, aside from you, unfortunately.
Oh, God.
Also, Lucky, shout out to you for posting that in fucking
Right.
Irish. Safety.
Heck yeah.
I saw what you posted.
God. I don't know if I should make that like a standalone thing or what, but it's pretty funny, I think. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Yeah. I feel it's like your movie sucks reacted to it at some point, and he's like, "I love that if you look at it, you can tell that it's just clothes on the ground before the car goes by." Like, it's like such a bad editing job if you look at it closely, but it just happens so suddenly you don't think about it. Oh man.
I think how we just went from, oh hey, here's like a couple of ways people have met their doom and the Final Destination moves, like, to random PSAs that we just know about that exist.
Well, we started talking about horrible ways to die, right? And then that was part of the PSAs, and then somehow ended up going far deeper into what we were talking. I don't even know how we
got here. Yeah.
got there. Like we walked so far down a path and took so many branching roads that I'm not sure how to get back to where we were.
Every now and then I just stop and I'm like, why am I so fucked up? And it's like, oh right, I had like an uncle who kept like fucking like fake boxing me every time and would not take no for an answer. No wonder I'm so weird about some crap.
Well, we were doing something with a rod about.
Yeah, we got a battle.
Rod needs more power.
I'm gonna go check on my mom real quick. So I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Don't worry, we've just been dotted.
Yeah, that's a fantastic way to start.
Oh, we're cute little sprites.
Yeah, we're adorable.
Only downside, we can no longer use our skills, so.
Speaking of horrible death, the eaters are eating them, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That is the third best oh my god that I know of.
We need to watch Troll 2 for movie night at some point. Like, I've never seen the movie, like, in full, but every clip and thing I hear about is the most, like, just There's a documentary strip called The Best Worst Movie Ever, all about Troll 2. And it's like every single person involved in the production of that film was the weirdest fucking character you've ever seen.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it's like the director is just this crazy lady from I think Venice or something. And she's just like, oh yeah, like every movie, the monster is they eat the meat and they're the carnivore. I wanted to show the other side of things. There's just a clip of her going off a boat while yodeling like a madman. And it's like, well, okay.
It's just like, okay. What the fuck are you about?
I think my favorite, crazy behind the scenes Troll 2 thing is that there is an actor who plays the, crazy, milk store guy who just, he just gives them, an unrefrigerated fucking jug of milk for their, drink, and just, just drives them off. And it's supposed to be the horror movie thing of oh, it's the weird old guy that signals that there are crazy things at work. But it's he's so unhinged and just nuts. And it's it turns out the reason for that is he actually was mentally unwell. He has freaking schizophrenia or something and actual mental disabilities, and they just found this guy and they're yeah, he has a cool look about him, let's get him in the thing. And it's oh, behind the scenes he's he's this cool dude, he's really nice, really really endearing, really neat dude. He seems like a good person. And it's you see him in the scene in the film and it's oh, that unhinged smile has some reality behind it. It's I don't think they gave this guy much directing. I think he just went like that.
To be honest, I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be fucking surprised by that point. Man,
yeah, it's so good. Just the freaking smile on this man. He's coffee? We don't serve that here. That's the devil's drink. It's oh, that dude's great.
I was gonna say, do we have any dot recovery items?
Probably.
I know Fusses is gonna hate me for saying this, but I think we may need to use a couple of those.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh hey, we stunned him.
Okay, that's good to go.
I was
Yay.
there's a whole thing in the documentary where it's it's just the greatest moment of realization. Where it's there's just a dude who's just, I think he played the father or something. And he's just been trying to make money off of the film and make something out of it. And he just he's showing up at all these screenings and stuff, and he's being a part of the fan community and all this stuff, and he's oh yeah, I'm just gonna show up at Comic-Con and have a booth for fans of the film. And he just opens his booth, he's giving paid autographs and stuff, and he's yeah, this is a fun thing. But it's Troll 2, so everyone's just kind of passing him by, and he's just sitting here, he's yeah, you see, there's always people around here, it's you look around, he's and all these guys are kind of I think they're kind of losers, they don't have much to do, they're just kind of trying to get by, just get where they can off of their 5 minutes of fame. And he's just sitting there and just he doesn't say anything, but it just hangs on, and you just tell he just stops and he's oh god, that's me.
I was about to say, hearing that story, it reminds me there is a meme in the wrestling community called Lonely Virgil, where like
Oh,
the old
man.
WWE manager Virgil, like whenever he sits in a booth, like no one goes up.
I was gonna say, if this is anything other than Virgil from Doll May Cry just sitting in a lawn chair looking sad. Oh man, still that's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. But just hearing that story reminded me of that meme.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's just... God, apparently it's like all the people playing the trolls are like, of course they're like little people actors, so they could fit in the costumes, but they didn't actually get the costumes to fit them, so it's like they couldn't see out of the masks and they're like stumbling around, and they had to like tape the gloves so they'd like, be tight enough to fit on their hands. And it's like, oh yeah, no wonder the acting for this is so bad. Holy crap.
I was gonna say it's low budget, actual good garbage. So
It's so bad it's good. It's like, because sometimes you'll look at a movie and it's like, oh yeah, this is like really fun because it's got an idea but it's not meeting it. Troll 2 is like everything from ground up is like, yeah, I'll wait for buses if this is right. I probably should actually, yeah. Yeah, it's like everything from the ground up is just like, so weird and like bass backwards and fucking insane. And there's like fucking ghost grandpa that like time stops to like tell the kid that the food is poisoned, and the kid in the script is like the only way to save everyone is to like just randomly like just after the time stop ends just like piss on the food in front of like the family, and it's like what the fuck. What the fuck is this? It's like I look at Tammy and the T-Rex and it's like, okay, that's self-aware, it knows it's bad and it's having fun with it. I look at Troll 2, I have no idea where the fuck that movie is. That's just out in space for all I know.
You know what's still the most shocking thing about Tammy the T-Rex? It's not the movie itself, but it's just the fact that fucking Paul Walker is in that movie. I go like, wait, what the fuck?
Wait, which Paul Walker? Wait, who's Paul Walker? Is he like...
He was one of the prominent actors in the Fast and the Furious movie franchise.
Oh, okay, because, yeah, I hear Walker, I'm like, wait, is he related to the fucking Nostalgia Crick? And no Nostalgia November?
I heard that, I go like, oh god, I hope not.
God, that's like, no one's gonna know what that is. That's such a good meme post I found where it's like, oh yeah, welcome to No Nostalgia Crick November, where if you Nostalgia Crick, you have to change your profile into an image of the Nostalgia Critic. And it's like, just don't watch Nostalgia Crick for No Nostalgia Crick November. God, holy crap. More people need to know about Tammy and the T-Rex. That movie, every time I talk about it, it's still hard to believe it's real. It's a real movie where it's like the crew just like they managed to get access to a robot dinosaur animatronic for like a weekend, and they're like, okay, fuck it, we could do something with this, and they bullshit out a script as fast as they could within like the week, just so they could just run out, get the shots they needed, get the raw dinosaur, and then like send it back before their time limit was up, so they could just like rush a movie out the door that featured a robot dinosaur. Because look at it.
Oh man, that movie. I need to sit down and watch that movie at some point.
Oh,
There's
you
a lot
didn't
of things I
see
did
it? Oh god, was that before you joined movie night?
Yeah, I think that was before I became
Holy
a pro.
crap. Dude, we need to do that at some point. Like, whenever we have any break in anything, we need to just sit down and... Because the entire plot is that the main guy is a football dude, like a football jock, and he gets, like, attacked by bullies who just sick a fucking cougar on him. And after being mauled by a fucking mountain lion, he just like, yo, somehow that results in his like body being stolen by like a couple of hack scientists who remove his brain and hook it into an animatronic T-Rex that is a robot dinosaur. In the script of the movie is intended to be a robot. So he is just now the T-Rex, and the entire plot is just trying to get his, or really any suitable, like, body back, so that he can, like, plug his brain back into a human body. There's just a scene where it's like they're just outside the fucking morgue, like ready to steal a body, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll just take this one. They're like, wait, but I don't know, we actually like that one, you know, it's black or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, we should probably like let like the guy have a say on which body he gets. So they have this scene where they're comically like bringing corpses over to the window to like show the robot T-Rex in the back of a truck, who will like just react with goofy like puppet dinosaur hands that stretch up from like the lid of the truck to just gesture and do little motions to let them know if he likes the body or not.
Oh my god.
They show him one, and it's like, he's just like, you know, just scratches his head with his weird little dinosaur puppet arm. And it's like, I think he's like, does a little accent. It's like, alright, no, he's not into it. And they're like, oh, why? I like this one.
Oh man. It's just like, oh man, that whole entire whole premise is just one right. What the fuck?
Tammy and the T-Rex is so dumb. There is a scene where it's like he first becomes a dinosaur and he's trying to contact his girlfriend. And the guy in the body of a giant robot T-Rex walks over to a payphone, and you see this goofy little like dinosaur puppet arm just reach over. That's clearly like a latex like glove with someone's hand in it or something. It just reaches over, just puts like 2 quarters into the payphone and starts dialing numbers. And just grabs the phone. Like just makes a fucking phone call. Like she picks it up and it's like, oh hey, who is this? And it's just like dinosaur noises. It's just fucking dinosaur sounds.
Fucking stupid.
God, it's so good. It's so good.
It's so stupid.
Go watch Tammy and the T-Rex. That's your new bad movie for the week. Go.
I watched it twice. I watched it once without you, and then once with...
Did it get better on a second viewing?
No, it didn't. It's still just as dumb.
Oh man, but yeah, now that Ra wants power, he's like looking at the Eater suspiciously.
Look, now I use my power.
Okay, alright, hang on. Give me a second. I just
Bing, 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 bing,
I use my power of 50,000 points.
It's fine. Now that I'm not playing Dark Souls, I don't have to, like, just avoid enemies as I change outfits.
I noticed you were in, like, a Halloween outfit, so I didn't want to start doing it while I was on when you were doing that.
Yeah, then Lugia just did anyways.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh, that was pretty funny though.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, it should be alright. About there or something. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Or I should probably actually, yeah, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. Actually, no, we found a better place to put, oh, not me. Better place to put a 6. Yeah, screw it, there we go, that's fine. These things you have a sense of intellect. This eat like crazy. Oh right, the game's not. That's why. Yeah, what could their purpose possibly be? Back to actual game now.
I'm assuming this is the scientist guy.
Allow me to answer that one for you, I guess. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's him.
it's your boy. Suedo. Cut the crap, man. I showing up where you feel like it. You sing back, watch this disaster unfold like it's a form of entertainment.
Observation and analysis are a researcher's duty. I go where I must. I am merely silent as I go.
Is this Lucky's first time hearing your Suedo voice?
You also have a fascination with Edis, I see, and your research in them.
Fascination with Edis.
Edis.
Says my Cinnamon voice or close to it. You know what the eaters are after?
Yes, you are definitely fascinated with them. I thought if anyone would be, it'd be you.
Okay.
This may take some time, but out of respect for your intellectual curiosity, allow me to share my research with you to date.
How's this guy not the card game yet?
By the way, Arata, why do you eat? What is your goal in this act?
Why do you eat is a wild question to randomly ask someone.
Why do you eat?
My goal? That's kind of random. There's no real goal in Ing. If I don't eat, I'll die. I'm a living creature.
That's right! We eat to live. Now then, why do humans live?
God, I watched something so unrelated, so random that makes this feel so much funnier, and I actually can't get into it because it would be too long and too off topic.
Well, that hasn't stopped us before. Now has
No,
it?
it hasn't.
God, you know the Dilbert guy wrote a book where he makes a self-insert of himself that is the smartest man alive, and it's just him walking up to people and just Reddit philosophying at them to show how smart and cool he
Oh
is.
yeah, I think I've seen this book. I think I've heard people read excerpts from it.
It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. God, I'm on such a deep dive for that crap recently. Because I just found a video about it. It's oh yeah, apparently Scott Adams stopped being an atheist because he was frustrated that atheism did not give him the power to predict the future.
No, I'm just sitting here thinking, whoever told you that was just trying to fuck with you. You just took it seriously.
No, this is real. Oh man, it's so funny. Holy crap!
You fucking no. I can see the future.
It just took a second to sink in.
That noise.
Oh my god.
Somebody's Windex bottle is dying, so save it.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, but that's what it fucking sounded like.
all I can think of when like Suedo's just like doing is like, oh, why do you eat? Is like just. I'm just imagining, like, just fucking Scott Adams self-insert, just like, why do you eat? What is the purpose to live? It's to propagate the species, right? Does that not mean that we all exist to be brain machines? It's just, like, going down the spiral of just assumed implied logic that means nothing. It's just like... This scene has officially been ruined now.
Oh god, I can't breathe.
God, just ironically, the entire like book just opens with a scene where the delivery boy just goes to meet with like Scott Adams self-insert to deliver him a package, and it's like. He literally just like randomly starts asking questions and philosophizing with him just to like get to the philosophical conclusion that like God doesn't exist because it killed itself. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like, what?
You think God stays in heaven because he's afraid of what man has become?
No, this is because the only like thing that challenges an all-powerful creator is whether it can end its own existence. So it just did. And now it's putting itself back together, and that's the only logical conclusion, is that this happened, and it's happening right now as we speak.
Okay.
For like what reason? I know.
Sure, why not?
God.
You believe what you want to believe, brother.
From the mind of the guy who brought us the fucking Dilberito.
Hey, hold on. Some of the Dilbert shit was kind of funny back in the day.
Yeah. There's just a point where he's like, oh yeah, I just want to use my like newfound like money and like influence to pay millions of dollars to create like a food product where it's like you just put it in the microwave, cook it up once, and it just gives you all the vitamins and like, you know, supplements you need for the day. So he created the Dilberito, which was such a horribly thought out, unholy abomination that everyone who tried it would immediately like just blow out their ass and like suffer horribly for the next few days.
Oh. Glad I never tried that. I'm glad that was most likely just an American thing.
Oh my god.
No, it probably wound up in Canada. It probably ended up in Canada.
There's probably somewhere where there's just a frozen, unopened box of Dilberitos out there somewhere in the world.
Yeah, they're up there in the Yukon.
Waiting.
They're up there in the Yukon. They're frozen. They fell off the boat, don't you know?
They're waiting to be used for like the act of war.
Oh yeah, we got these Dilberitos here. We're saving them for army MREs when the apocalypse happens, don't you know?
It's like you're in the middle of a war zone, the other side's like starving. You fly overhead, you like drop in a like thing of Dilberitos. And it's like, let me tell you, they'll be inactive for a good while after that.
Hey, you can't do that. That's chemical warfare. That's against the Geneva Convention.
That leads to Geneva Convention. Oh man,
you can't just poison people.
I think one of my favorite dumb parts of this is originally the Dilbert guy wanted to call the dog Dill Dog.
He's such an idiot.
Holy crap. It's, you know, it's fine to make fun of him. He's a racist.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Never said I liked him just because I thought Dilbert was kind of funny.
Oh yeah. That's the goofy thing. That's apparently doesn't even really believe like the crap in Dilbert. This is just the stuff people are like, oh yeah, do more jokes about this or whatever. And he's like, all right, I'll just do more stuff in that direction. And it's like, you know what? Fair enough. You
made
gave
him
people
money.
what they want. Yeah. You did the good stuff, and then you kept it going, and you made it fucking. God, this was so. I think it was like a few years back. He felt like one of the Dilbert strips made the rounds because it was like a comic about like cancel culture or something, where it's like the joke is that it's like, oh, they add on like a diversity hire that's like a black guy, and they're like, oh yeah, we brought like a diversity hire. He immediately says, I identify as white, and they're like, oh well, damn it. And it just makes no sense. But like Scott Adams forgot that like comics don't publish in color, so it's just whitewashed his character. So it's just they're like, hey, we brought diversity hire, and it's just this random white dude just saying I identify as white, and they're like, damn it. They accidentally made it so much better.
Fuck, dude.
Oh god.
Yep, we're definitely back, guys. We're definitely back.
Oh god. This is what happens when we don't Cyber Sleuth for like a month and we just build up the chaotic energy.
We've been gone for a month. Have you missed us?
Isn't this exactly what you want from your Digimon playthrough? A dude and like a freaking VTuber avatar of a Final Fantasy 14 Dragon Girl dressed as a cat maid enthralling you with the story of the Dilberito and cancel culture?
Yeah, well, the two disembodied voices just kind of like speak.
Just lose it. Oh god.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is inside your head right now.
I just want to point out this whole book with the fucking self-insert, like, it ends on the point where they like destroy all religion by like feeding the world the universal joke of, if God's so smart, why do you fart? Yeah, that's the joke. If God's so smart, why do you fart? And that destroys all religion across the universe.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't think it's supposed to, but fucking.
I mean, I've got an answer for it. Maybe he's on to something. Who's to say?
Because that's how
Oh
your
my
body
God.
works.
Should we get back to Digimon?
Right.
Yeah,
You're doing a thing. Let me get this.
Do we even need the Digimon game anymore? I don't know. Maybe we should just spend the next hour and a half going on about fucking Dilbert.
just finish off with a podcast of us bitching about shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god.
That is just a biological instinct, riding on the sparks of emotion and logic. Think on a more rudimentary level.
God, this is kind of why I don't want to bring this up, because now I'm just thinking of exact passages. Where it's literally like, oh yeah, you can't think like that. That's the thinking of a human. Think on a divine level, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Creatures live to save their progeny. This is why we adapt to our environments while passing down our genes. These pants are my dad's. In other words, it is an evolutionary imperative.
You can't do that. I'm so weak right now.
By inheriting our parents' gene. These ones are my dad's. The shirt is my mom's.
It's like you're playing the fucking RPG. I've taken so many like defense downs, and you come in with the fucking crit, and it's like it's 1 damage, but it's still a crit.
I just crushed all your death saves.
God, evolution.
Exactly! And in that regard, humans and eaters are identical!
We both
Like
live,
twins.
we both eat, we both fart.
And if God is so smart,
why do you
why do we fart? That's a really fucking stupid question.
So dumb.
Barrett's not even here, and I can feel him melting.
we show this exact stream to Baron, no context, just like we throw this at him and we're like, Baron, watch this. And because he's a good guy, he's gonna watch it.
Yeah.
And he gets like an hour 30 minutes in, and it's like he just dissolves out of existence. He's like, that's
I'm sorry,
why.
Baron. Well, at least you can fit inside of a test tube now.
Oh no. Is that like a biologist's wet dream or a biologist's worst nightmare?
It might be both.
I was gonna say depends on the fucking context.
I mean, it'll definitely be a wet dream because liquid.
Yeah, that's true. It's the world's first wet nightmare. Here's Parson. Right, yeah, that's you, right?
Eaters parse and absorb what they've eaten as data. They have the power to overwrite that data as well.
Oh my god, I can't get stuck on this. I'm so close to catch up to where I was like before the first playthrough died.
This is the phenomenon known to you as the bugging of data. This is merely one reaction to this ability or that.
God.
But the true power of eaters lies not in bugging. Their true power lies in the ability to take the data they have absorbed and restructured within themselves.
Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Isn't it genius?
I was gonna say, are you sure?
No.
By consuming their targets, they overwrite themselves and are reborn as new life.
Yeah.
And that, in other words, is evolution. Eaters are continuing to evolve as they devour their prey.
You mean
It's
like
one of those? What?
You mean like literally every other Digimon?
Yeah, it's literally like one of those little monsters that you guys have running around with you.
So they're eating in order to evolve.
That's exactly what I said, you idiot! Life for eaters is evolution. Only by continuing to evolve do they live.
If they don't, they become a Pokemon.
Sure, whatever that is. Don't you find such a marvelous ability? What? Yeah, it is such a marvelous ability. Sorry. This. Why are there so many thises? Is what the study of life is all about.
This is what the study of life is all about.
This is such a stupid sentence.
Baron, can you please confirm if this is what the study of life is all about?
I think he's turned into liquid.
He's already turned into goop and he's dying on the floor. I don't know if he's laughing or suffering, but he might be doing both.
There's this weird burbling coming from the ooze that is him.
Oh no.
For eaters, all existence is a chance to evolve, much like a Digimon.
I'll imagine this entire time in the back of his head, Baron's like, that's not how evolution works, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I wonder if he's sitting there right now, like, he's like sneezing, like, who's fucking talking about me?
He just writes down, like, evolution, exclamation, history, stream, and he's like, should I? Do I really need to do this?
Students that need to be there. Death, Fustus, Peter.
Barrett, if you ever watch this, I'd show up for that. Hell yeah.
Man.
Learn about
Barrett, if you're out
Windows,
there, we
peas,
promise
and
to friend.
crap, and then I can just raise my hand and be like, evolution's not real, dinosaurs are fake. And then Barrett just buries his face in his hands and just shakes his head slowly.
Just like explodes.
You just hear a frustrated sigh come from behind his microphone.
Just turns his computer off.
Yeah.
Just pulls the plug. Luxo doesn't come back on for like 2 days.
Upon starting this sound stream, I, Baron Val, that as long as someone is willing to learn, I will not turn them away. Hi, I'm Dethhollow!
It's like, oh no.
What have I done?
God, there's your outdated SpongeBob meme of the session.
Take the wall separating reality from the digital away. They don't care to them. It's all just food.
So they eat data, except it's not data, but they do it anyways.
Yeah, they eat whatever the fuck they want. And eaters' abilities to hunt down prey allows them to achieve in an instant, what has taken man an eternity.
You allowed ears to eat the dimensional wall so they can evolve? What are you and Kishibe up to?
Yes, I did work with Miss Kishibe. It's true, our goals were aligned for a time. A little bit, though.
You're such a final act villain.
But that only extended as far as the collapse of the dimensional wall. As Kishibe herself put it, she wanted to open the dimensional door.
Remember when this game was about being a detective?
Yeah, now we're just getting all the information told to us.
Yeah, and we're getting information out the dimensional merge from this man. This guy's super trusty.
Yeah, he's literally telling us how he's like, by the way, I'm that corner part. Isn't that awesome?
Dude's gonna kickstart the dimensional merge as made famous from the Archie Riverdale show. And nothing else.
So we're gonna go home, like wherever
Yes.
home is, and we're just gonna find a time bomb.
Yeah. God, I had to explain this. Holy crap, no one's gonna understand. Because we learn in Riverdale all you need to do to split reality into multiple dimensions that, like, coexist and try to destroy each other is you need to have, like, a time bomb go off, is a couple has sex, and someone else writes a story, and that's all you need. Because it's like, oh, it's creation plus destruction plus creativity plus magic, and then it just destroys reality.
That is
I was gonna say, how the fuck did Riverdale last so long?
the
Yeah.
stupidest fucking shit I've ever heard in my goddamn life.
Yeah, this leads to a, like, literal, like, evil serial killer Archie running around murdering everyone. Because in this world, it's like the dimensions are unsynced, so, like, everyone who dies just comes back. And he's, like, asking you to stop them so they can't, like, you know, set up the time bomb and, like, stop the dimensional merge. It's like, wait, what?
I was about to say, because this is Riverdale, no one's like happy in Riverdale. It's against the law.
God,
Well,
Bustus,
why
you
do
do
you
not
watch this
understand
show?
the biggest smile that just came across my face when, like, they said the words, like, okay, all we need to do to fix this is to have Jughead write something, because immediately it's like, oh, you mean that thing he can't do without drugs? that thing he keeps failing at throughout the entire show. That's all we need.
That, and we
Oh,
just
man.
need to name drop a few things because
We finally hit the season where Riverdale actually becomes good, and by good I mean so stupid it becomes entertaining. That's way easier than causing a global calamity.
Hard doubt.
Oh man.
Hard doubt that it actually gets good.
Yeah, when I say good, I'm like, it's not good, it's funny. That's what I mean by
It's
good.
always been funny. It's
It's
fucking
like,
stupid.
people is fucking dying, and they just go to the Pop's chocolate shop in the sky, which it's like they literally say heaven just looks like Pop's, but it's like, yo, they also sell comic books there, and the comic books are like what's happening on Earth in the real world, and that's the only difference. That's heaven. Everyone just hangs out at the chocolate shop, and they just, you know, they just eat hamburgers and read comics.
Like what they
I
did
should
in the
also-
cartoons.
Oh man.
oh yeah, and here's what makes all this better. In like one of the earlier episodes of the season, the literal fucking devil comes to
Yeah.
Riverdale and
Oh, I
starts making
lost it
deals with
so hard at
everybody.
this.
You want to know how we got rid of him? He gets served a milkshake that is drugged with, and I'm not kidding you.
Oh my god.
Here's to the Virgin Mary.
Cheers with the
Drink,
Virgin
drink
Mary.
your Holy Virgin Mary milkshake, damn it.
And that's how we get rid of him.
God, I thought you were gonna talk about the art thing. Where there's a subplot where it's like, oh, Jughead like makes a deal with the devil, and Doll's like, I'm gonna make you famous, and you're gonna have, like, all this, like, you know, all the money and notoriety and like all the good things you want. That's like all you have to do is like write a book about like interviewing me or whatever, or an article I think is. That's what's gonna make you rich and famous. And then you lose the ability to write. It's like, yeah, just do it. Take the deal, Jughead. You've never liked writing anyways. You've always put it off and sucked at it. This is the easiest yes ever. It's like, oh, yo, that thing that you can't do without, like, hard drugs because you're just not that motivated. Yeah, you just lose that and you get everything you ever wanted. It's like immediately Jughead takes the deal and he's like, you know, sits down. It's just... He just pulls out a typewriter. He's just like, alright, it was a dark and stormy night and I'm just fucking losing it. Because it's like, wait, that's what you got? But it's like, no, it's a test that he can't write anymore. Because he tries to type and he's like, oh yeah, it was a dark and stormy night. And it comes out, and it's just nonsense. So it's like, alright, hard established. Jughead can't write. He can't write for shit. He literally can't spell anymore. The devil cursed him with dyslexia. And it's like, Jughead immediately regrets it. We don't see the build-up. He's just like, oh no, I made a mistake. I had to get my writing back. And the devil's like, okay, I'll, like, let you, like, rescind the contract and you just lose all the money and stuff. Just sign your name. And it's like, anyone who's paying attention to any of this shit would immediately see the problem. Because it's like, Jughead just writes his name normally when it should just be, he just puts the on the page, and it's just like, it should be the most nonsense, like, comedy kook ever. It should just not work at all.
Maybe that's what the devil see. He could all right. The devil's actually signing in to do something different. No. It's just because the fucking writers are stupid.
Like, there's just a part of that episode where it's like, oh yeah, someone just like, tricks someone into signing a devil contract. And it's like, they just like slip into a bunch of legal papers and they don't notice. And you see what the contract looks like. And it's literally like ye old medieval font with the big fucking pentagram at the top that says like devil contract in big bold like Halloween letters. And there's pictures of like, black cats and spiders and shit all over this thing. Like, it's the least serious, like, it looks like a fucking, like, pamphlet or something, Like, it looks like something you'd, like, get at, like, an elementary school Halloween party. And that's, like, they just looked at this, and, like, in canon, they're just like, yeah, this looks like a normal legal contract. Just sign their name, flip the page, no big deal. It's so good. Like, it's so dumb, it has to be intentional, right? Because it's like, how would they not know? How would they not notice?
I think it's not intentional because the people making the show are actually really stupid.
It's so dumb, I love it.
I can't believe what they've done to that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. They could have started out fine and went fine.
I went from,
fuck
this show to this is the greatest so fast at that episode. Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Gonna be damn, baby. Anyways, back to the game here.
I was more interested in the wall. Semantically, they're the same. Once you go past the abstract.
But you can't watch Nostalgia Critics The Wall. It's no Nostalgia Critic November. Semantically, they're the same,
Semantically, they're the same. Come on, man.
And you also can't watch that without listening to his great album that he released alongside it.
Featuring SpongeBob theme. Wall, door, portal, it's all the same. Never mind all that. You saying you another agenda?
Sorry, the Once the Eaters erode the wall, the border between our world and the digital world will be history. The real world will feel the effects of the digital world as the digital shifts continue. It will be a complete merging of the real and the digital. Think of what will be... Sorry, 1 second, my digital part's not working. Think of what will be possible when that happens. It's not a question of what will be possible. Any and all things. Like the fact that I'll be able to get through a line without fucking it up.
Yes, I'm not Jimmy-O. I think that's what I said.
Shimmy, yeah.
I think he said yara yara daze.
Yada yada daisy.
Oh my god.
No, wait, that's what we were saying.
Oh my god.
No, wait, that's what the viewers are saying as they watch us just evolve into madness again.
No, the viewers are saying every time that we stop like reading the script, they're like, "Son of a bitch!"
Still, the greatest oh my god call still goes to Joey Styles, but that's getting off topic again. Let's get back to the
No.
game.
Wait, did you read the line?
Yeah, this is like, everything will be possible. Like me getting through a line without fucking it up.
Okay.
Anyways, it will be possible to modify the real world at will, like overwriting a program in the digital world. I could turn the sky green, the grass blue, and I could make women like me. Probably
Oh my
not.
god, you're turning the world into Kentucky! Oh shit, we have to stop him.
Oh no. Oh,
Until you achieve the perfection you desire over and over again. I mean, who wants a green sky anyways? I think burgundy's a better color.
It just becomes plaid.
I was about to say, I could buy real estate in an imaginary place in digital.
It's like you find Suedo's team and it's just like... It's just the horse Digimon from the 12 Devas. That's all he got, it's just the horse. It's just one ultimate. Because there aren't any other horse Digimon.
No.
Oh,
I
God.
really like this one. It's my favorite.
That's your goal?
You know, I was about to say, Suedo wouldn't have that. Suedo would just have insanely high level, insanely durable fucking Agumon, like black Agumon.
Are you kidding me? Bro has probably like Machine Dramon.
He's got the full cast of My Little Pony.
Yes!
Don't ask how it happened, it just happened.
Go get them, Fluttershy!
In the weirdest crossover of the fucking century.
Fine, Digimon did canonically cross over with Metabots. It happened.
Awesome.
They created a new Digimon called Ometamon.
Oh.
And it's literally like Metabee and Rokusho fusing into an Omnimon form.
That's hilarious.
Sounds like you're talking about the very evolution of the human race itself.
You said that wrong. I want erasure, not evolution. Jeez. That's one way to put it. To gain new power, we could call that evolution, I suppose.
He's just gonna evolve everyone to freaking MLP horses.
I'm going to turn you all into ponies. It's going to be
God, no.
fabulous. I shall rename the capital of Tokyo to Canterlot.
No. Wait, is that actually a thing for the show?
I think it is.
All I know is they have a Doctor Who parody called Doctor Hooves. And I think that's adorable.
I'm looking up.
I mean, isn't there like this like a giant like crossover of like both the Doctor Who and the
Yo, it is real.
Of the what and the what?
Sorry.
Isn't there like a giant like crossover between like the My Little Pony community and the Doctor and like the Whovians?
Yeah,
would
like,
not
I think
be
so.
surprised. Yeah.
Man, those guys get everywhere.
And I used to be one, so
Yeah,
That's
the
cool.
Doctor Who fandom just shows up like wherever they want. They just show up wherever they want throughout all of time and space, and you just can't stop them.
Well, you see, time works like that. It's wibbly wobbly.
Yeah, it's all wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Yeah, it's like a big ball of wibbly wobbly.
God, I recently learned apparently it's like fucking David Tennant's just coming back as the Doctor again.
Yeah. Don't know why, but yay.
Yeah, it's like they go through a generation and it just turns back into David Tennant and he's like with the crap and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess that happens.
Cool, I like this body.
Yeah. Like, there's a dumb thing where it's like when he first turns into David Tennant, he's like, new teeth, that's gonna take some getting used to. And he like, they turn back into David Tennant like decades later, and he's like, wait, I recognize these teeth.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, why do I recognize these teeth?
That's so funny. Man, everybody wanted David Tennant back because of the way that he went. Say it.
Everyone wanted David Tennant back, and everyone just kind of didn't like the new run because it sucked. But the video
had a female doctor. That was cool. That was cool.
It's like they did a female doctor, and you're like, okay, cool. So we're getting a like male companion, right? And they're like, actually, we're getting a whole group of companions, and they're all gonna be like adventurers equally. And it's like, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, why would you do that? That's lame.
I don't know why they did that. I can't answer that.
So it's like, oh, series going badly, and people jumping ship, no one likes it, screw it, bring back the fan favorite.
Yeah, bring back the boy that made everybody sad when he left, and I don't want to go.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go.
And then he came back.
I guess he did have to go.
Yeah, well, apparently he was dying, and then he died, and back is Smith. It's alright. Matt Smith's alright.
I'll never be able to go over that. So he died stopping the literal master race.
Yeah.
The unironic race of one guy who calls himself the Master.
The Master.
Who became every human on the planet, and he just became the Master race.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So dumb,
So
but I love it.
dumb.
It's beautiful. It's and all because that guy came from the 60s or whatever. The Masters
Oh,
are.
man.
If there's something you want to be capable of, if you want to achieve nirvana, chow down on something with the power and rewrite yourself. That is the fundamental means through which evolution occurs.
Through eating it.
Yes, it's like that little game where you're the tiny fishy, and then you eat the other bigger fish, and then you become a big fish.
It's basically
get what I'm
the plot
saying?
of Toriko.
That's literally the plot of Digimon 2, kind of.
You eat other Digimon and then you blend them together and then they become stronger.
That is quite literally what you are doing right now. Anyways, one would be remiss to bemoan his situation while doing nothing to change it.
I mean, I guess he's right. We have been juicing Digimon a lot lately.
Yeah, you think I'm the villain. And what about you, Arata? What will you do? What do you want? What will you become? Hopefully not my friend. I don't like your face.
What? Why not?
It's your hair. I think you need new hair.
Aw.
Oh, by the way, Arata.
What is it? Is there something that I can do to fix this hair?
I have a barber shop that you could go to, but you had best be careful. He's scary.
What's his name?
He's behind you. Nani? Those who cannot evolve will be weeded out. You mustn't dawdle. Is he just gonna run away? That's my barber. His name is Steve.
Sweeney
Oh,
Todd.
No.
Oh no, Arata got.
Erotic got eater.
And now he's in the end game of like fucking Final Fantasy or something.
Oh no, Top is fed. Top is fed. You go.
No, you go. Well, good job, Steve. A little too much off the top. Well then, Arata, I'm glad you're back. You finally stand at the crossroads of evolution, and it would be for nothing if you were to simply vanish.
Just zooms on the eater. I want a refund.
So cool. The best party member, the best friend
Oh.
in our group.
Hold on, I'm refunding you.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
working way too
Lives.
well.
I know.
He lives. He fucking lives. Yes. Thank God. Welcome home, Arata.
How do you feel?
I feel like I've been bored.
That's kind of what happens. Steve gets a little excited sometimes.
I want to hear how to be excited. What the you go?
Nani? Well, I'll be.
But nothing's changed. I'm just some kid, unable to protect anyone.
Oh, I see you having an episode. Arata, are you feeling sad now? Is the baby gonna cry? You want me to call you a ambulance?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm such an asshole. It's alright. No. Soon your sadness will be gone for good. I'm gonna stab you.
That's not where the blade's supposed to go. My hair. My sadness will be gone.
Come with me, Arata.
I don't think I want to.
I have much to show you.
No, I really don't think I want to.
Together, we can push this incomplete world into a new stage. And in so doing, make your wishes come true. I have the wish spell. It's level 6.
He has wish. You're worried about me? I understand. You and I have been buds for a long time. There's something big I've still gotta do in order to take care of things. I need that spell.
Move it, girl. No boobies allowed. Spoken, Arata. I respect the nobility of your spirit and your bravery. In the face of change.
Virtual, that you?
You are perfectly suited to this new phase of human evolution. If you wish it, there is no power you couldn't attain.
Big anime titties.
Oh, well, I guess maybe. We'll work on that.
But we'll work on it. Arasana, is that truly what you desire?
No!
Oh shit.
She's
Oh!
back again.
I told you no boobies allowed.
Funny you should say that, because in the 18th century, the blue-footed booby was discovered in Antarctica, and it was the prosperous of what just goes like the
Yeah,
thing.
well, joke's on you. Here's something about philosophical life and what do eaters eat.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
They're never gonna stop.
Just it's like Suedo rang about philosophical nonsense, and Kyoko just randomly naming like Marx and Engels and just talking about their actual philosophy, and then he's like, "Shut up."
the two Stratus and like Arado walk away, and it's just these two sitting there yelling at each other.
You can't stop it. Kyoko, what are you doing here?
Who are you? Could you kindly leave us be, booby lady? He has already decided the path he's going to walk of the dark side. I like your scarf, though. It's very nice.
Oh, but I already have my secret weapon, and she like takes out a phone with Wikipedia on it.
Oh shit! She has internet access.
I can Google any pointless fact I need.
Quick, before she starts putting false information in your head. What do you think, Arata? This is power! I made a wall!
I'm pretty sure I could just break this wall instantly.
Don't ruin my
It's level 4.
Don't ruin my schemes. You can rewrite programs that would modify the very real time.
Sorry, what are you saying, Peter?
Sorry.
I was just about to say, like, I'm pretty sure we have a ability that can take down. I'm pretty sure we can take down this fucking wall. So yeah, good job. Good job.
Kyoko just pulls out a gun, walks like 10 feet to the left. She's around the wall now because it doesn't block the entire like area. Before you shoot me, I have my ultimate card that I will play. Come on, Arata, bros before hoes. I thought the ultimate card was Jar of Greed.
That one too, but I mean, seriously, bros before hoes. Leave them behind. Come with me.
Sorry, my mind's made up. I'm going, Kyoko. You can't stop me.
I win! Oh, yes.
Neither of you had a full ninja squad. You couldn't stop me. You sure you won't regret this? I've already been regretting something this whole time.
Wow, he's damaged. I'm gonna like him.
Don't.
Don't Yamate me.
His will is strong. It's pointless to say anything now. Yamate.
God damn it.
What do you need to be doing now? Answer as my assistant.
Hold the fucking phone. Where have you been, bitch?
You don't even have
Yeah,
Digimon.
And how did you get here?
You're neither a hacker, I don't think.
Oh, we're not allowed to ask any of those
If
questions.
your friend's turning, you should just give up if they seem determined enough.
How do we answer her? I know we should answer her.
Yeah, do you like give up immediately, or do you chase after them for years and do a whole like implied like homoerotic thing to get them back?
Well, you see, in a couple of days, there's gonna be like this really like super thing where we're gonna be like, no, and he's gonna be like, yes, and then he'll go on the good side.
Next time we see a Ra, he's gonna have a curse mark. You realize that, right?
Yeah, he's gonna have the fucking Majin symbol
He's
on his head
already
or
got.
whatever.
He's gonna have like the curse mark and the Machin symbol.
Yeah. She's gonna blow people up.
What is it? Curse mark, Machin symbol. There's like one more that we could like throw on there.
Yeah.
Just freaking.
He has the number 4 on his cheek.
What's that from?
I don't know. I just know it's like something regarding like the superstitious numbers in Japan.
Sure, why not?
Death or something in Japan, but yeah, sure.
Black gear sticking out of his back. God. It's like,
Anyway, she's gonna come back and he's gonna be evil. But we're gonna be like, no, and he's gonna be yes, and you know. I'm gonna keep explaining it like that until it happens.
we just look over. Suedo is currently in the process of injecting him with Genova cells.
He's like, give me 1 second. I have this vial of evil ooze. It's
Yeah, and I'm just gonna inject black blood into you from Soul Eater.
what is that stuff? Oh well, this I've created it from every anime.
It's the green ooze from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I'm going to turn you into the super sweater.
The super sweater.
Yeah, the super sweater. I'm sorry, what was that? Did you mean to say shredder? No, that's what I said.
I have no idea what you just said.
The super sweater.
But if it was a very you response, let's see what conclusion that response leads us to, shall we?
I hate you so much already.
It'd do no good to chase him too far now. Let's return to the agency. Some exquisite copies waiting for us.
I'm sick. I can't do that. I have
You
to
just
go
start
home.
clawing at the wall, trying to escape.
Take me with you.
It's just like our character's face smush against it, just ugly crying, like, no, please don't leave.
Take me with you. I think your friend wants to come with us.
That said, we don't have the time to savor it.
No, please.
Yeah. Well, we gotta go. You know what? Despite the fact that Rod just turned heel on us, he's still the coolest member of him. He's still our coolest friend.
What? Our coolest friend is the Digimon dude. Name?
I thought our coolest friend was the Skull Greymon just wandering the streets.
Oh yeah, he's pretty cool. We haven't been able to talk to him though.
I see. So that happened as well. Must have been very rough.
Yeah,
Ah.
and then he tried to get a haircut, but then he was eaten.
Oh, I'm sorry. Couldn't answer when you called. I've been tracking roll nights as they appear above the ground. It was harder than I'd expect. Yeah, after all the hard work, I was able to roughly pinpoint their position.
Oh,
There are roll night signals in 4 locations: Odaiba, Shibuya, Ueno, and Eden. The clearest such signal is coming from Odaiba. Examon is there. You know, 40 years ago, there was an incident in Odaiba where Myosmon attacked the human world with a fog barrier, and he attacked everyone with Bakumon, but not the Bakumon you're used to, and they rounded up all the adults and alerted the authorities.
nah, that didn't
Quite
happen.
mysterious, don't you think?
Don't you think?
Exo has the most destructive power of all the Roll Knights, but he's been hindered to being predated on and eroded by eaters. Clearest signal is of Examon, and also I could just see him there because he's huge. Yeah.
The clear signal. What signal?
She's just playing up. She's just like, I've hacked into the mainframe, and the clearest signal is Examon, who is located at, and she's like, just turns around, just peeks out the window, like opens the blinds.
Just opens her blinds, like the 2 little slots, so she can look up with eyes.
Yeah, just
You
peeks
can
out,
just
you
see-
see the giant smoke trail, and she's like, yeah, Odaiba.
Just like the head of a giant fucking monster, like breaking shit. Yeah, that's where he is. He's no diva.
It's like Godzilla and like Shin Godzilla. Like, it's just like, you know, it's just a close up of his head, just like going around, like, just like helicopters are shooting at him.
Shit. Just lasering shit.
Yeah, he's like
the
shooting the
Japanese
lasers
Defense
at
Force
his
fights
back.
it.
There's just a giant fireball coming out from him.
He's got like, he's firing lasers from his mouth and his tail.
Yeah. He's got the mouth laser, the tail laser, and he just like holds up his giant gun lance, and that starts shooting a beam as well.
Firing beams.
Yeah, that's where the multi lasers are. The laser champions just have his gun lance; it just splits off.
I think that's where he's in Odaiba. What's that going on out there? Nothing.
The defense forces have Examon surrounded. Suggest we leave this to them for a bit. You sure about that?
No, we're so right. That's exactly what's going on.
You sure about that, Kyoko? I think there's lives at risk.
The Japanese defense forces going up against fucking.
Hey, if there's anything that would be Godzilla, it'd be Examon.
It's a Godzilla.
The fact that your character agrees to this is wild.
I would be like, we probably should just kind of handle that real quick.
Their main signal in Shibuya is Magnamon, Gankuma is Ueno, and the Y detected in Ida is Kentaro-samon. Theirs are the only ones signaling right now. The rest are likely jamming their signals. Okay then, you know what you have to do next?
I hate Strawberry Jam.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta stop all the ghosts from coming through. Let's go. What you need to do is disrupt the Royal Knight's influence to the best of our ability.
Just fucking like quote Danny Phantom or something.
I just quote Danny Phantom at you.
Oh, that's what that was referenced to?
It took me like a minute and I was like, isn't it?
That's the best type of joke where it's so dumb you have to stop and do like an actual double take.
I had to think because I was like, wait a minute, that's not Ghostbusters.
Just the delayed double take. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Where possible, gain new friends and... What's the matter? You look a little spaced out. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Ah, that's fine, but turning chicken won't work.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I got the... Oh.
Okay, get some caffeine in you before you go. Need to whip something up myself anyways.
I prefer Red Bull. Actually, Gamer Subs. I prefer Gamer Subs.
Go slowly now. Drink the coffee.
I'm gonna go take my waifu cup and drink my Gamer Subs.
For a bunch of supposed holy knights, their Charlon plots in Digimon were the heroes to take down members of the Royal Knights.
They're assholes, right?
Yeah, what bad guy would stand up against freaking, like, Omnimon, Alphamon, or Yukin, and, like, Examon on a team together?
No bad guy, but all the good guys would. Apparently.
Yeah, but what was it? I was about to say, we gotta drink my favorite flavor subs. Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000.
Yeah.
I made that coffee with real gamer girl bath water, made from real gamer girls.
I prefer sweet six pack.
It's your
I was
taste.
about to say. That's an actual flavor of gamer subs, by the way.
No, so sweet six pack.
I'm not gonna clarify what flavor you mean. I'm just gonna leave it up to my imagination.
Yeah, exactly.
Have your taste buds developed since we've met last? You're an adult if you can appreciate this coffee. Okay, it's time for work. Make as many Royal Knights our allies as possible.
Oh, is that what? I thought we were killing them. I thought out my mind.
Hey, are you okay? And what's that smell? Oh, that's Passerby Man. Don't worry, his sounds like Kyoko. Yeah, some strange liquid's coming from your mouth. That's Passerby Woman.
I assume it's because we drank her coffee.
Yeah. Here's learn that drop the ass part for digital by the taste, yeah. Can't start properly without a little back and forth like this.
What?
Chapter 15. Parallel World. Oh boy, this one.
Yeah, it's like we've been in a parallel world for this whole fucking game.
We've been a parallel world this entire session.
We've literally been not ourselves this entire game. Our body is in a fucking hospital.
Hey, is it true there's human food that looks like clouds? Oh, touch it.
What? Oh,
Make
cotton
sure to wash
candy.
food before you eat it.
Cotton
Naya,
candy.
I was gonna
Looks
say,
like clouds?
I was gonna say Naya from Queen from Final Fantasy IX. Is that you?
I can
What the
no
fuck
eat
you
until
doing?
it weaker.
No.
God,
Anyways,
This guy wants food, I say no.
The last thing I remember from Final Fantasy IX is the dumb joke where, like, we kept running into a bunch of Peters, and every time we just do a Family Guy bit.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Lois, remember the time I can no eat until it weaker?
yes.
Praise on good day. Next time you come, pinky swear. You don't have pinkies.
You don't have a pinky bench.
Hey, remember the time this is just like the time my boss made me drink her coffee and I nearly died of food poisoning. It just cuts to Peter in the hospital. The question, right, it was the Griffin. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Remember I tried the Digimon thing, but I don't get it. Yeah, give it a try. Which Digimon uses the special move Poop Dunk?
Digiton. Come on.
Yeah. Saw the Aura's doing it, so I gave it a try, but this Digiline thing is hard. Give it a try.
Yeah, just give it a try, Rich.
Take care of Nokia and everyone for me.
You're not going to die, hopefully. Maybe you did go with Suedo. You did go with Suedo.
I am very worried about Suedo right now.
I have such sights to show you.
Honestly, I think he's just gonna help Suedo along, and then once he runs out of use, he's just gonna snitch on him to the cops.
Yeah, I think you're like, both of you are like max level. Oh yeah, do you want to like Digivolve Clump again to finally get up to the ABI you need? Alright, one last time, let's go. Which honestly probably works really well because I finally evolved Impermon. And that gives me exactly as many slots as I need.
Yay.
Totally not manipulation at all.
Whatever.
Yeah! We have finally surpassed Arata. Yeah, dude, Bormon's
so
nuts.
Cool. He's so cool.
He's so cool. 3-hit physical attack, 8 fire damage to one foe. Can't move from recoil for 1 turn. That's fine. For one, like, well, it's like 240 damage. For 240 damage, that seems fairly good.
This is the guy that threw a nuke at Ty's house.
Yeah, straight up. Hey, Faustus, have you ever seen Diabormon's evolution? I
don't think I have, no.
Well, we can't see it yet, but oh god, we need more ABI. Oh god, we need a lot more ABI.
How much ABI do you fucking need?
100.
Well, it was fun having Diaboromon.
Well, we'll be able to use him for a bit, but yeah.
I know, just fucking remember.
Don't worry, at this point we're gonna be getting big ups and big downs.
Yeah.
Prince Salmon, yeah. Out there's anyone else than like evolve is there? Yeah.
How close is Shamrock to fucking Voncholio on?
Oh right, yeah. Where are the other guys? Wait, whose Monzumon was this? I don't even remember.
Crush is chilling.
Yeah, Crush it, you're getting there. My 60 is gonna take a bit.
Anyways.
Wait, right, you're Mega. You don't need to evolve. You're fine.
Yeah, he's good. We were looking for Shamrock, right?
Yeah. Shamrock and
Shamrock is, yeah, you're a bit off. 47 out of 55. Still,
yeah,
everything else is set. You just need to like get there.
yeah. I just hope we can get enough defense from the level up so low.
Hopefully, if not, you could just train a little.
Yeah. Right, we actually got the thing. We should do the investigation or whatever. What's... Yeah, what's your thing? You're a builder? Okay, this is Nerd Island. Alright. I believe, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this is
we
our
have all the
sweat
things,
pool
yeah.
tournament. Yeah,
Yup,
this is our-
yeah, no, we're good. Give us the best time you've got.
Give us the stuff.
Yes, give us the good shit.
The shit.
It's such good shit.
We have such shit to show you.
My favorite. I was gonna say my favorite.
Yeah.
That's one line from that WrestleMania.
I always think of that Tales from the Hood movie.
So do we go Ueno? Do we go the underground or do we go the free area?
I say we go to Eden and deal with Fat Emma first.
Okay.
What? You don't want to go to fight the dragon?
We can't.
I know.
I was gonna say we'll fight the dragon later.
Hey, is it possible?
Is it open right now?
No, take a cat nap and come back later.
God damn it, I want it to be open right now!
It's not open right now.
Yay, let's go in there so we can use more items.
I'm gonna punch you in the
We're
face.
gonna use so many items.
They're fighting words, boy.
Oh, hello!
Oh, what's up with you?
I guess there is
So,
another horse Digimon I forgot about. Or is he more of a
But yeah.
reindeer? Not
I see.
here.
I guess centaur. I
Well,
guess.
Peter, what's our move?
What do we need to do here?
We're gonna punch him in the face really hard.
We can poison him. We can use Amethyst Mandala. We can like
That's-
try use fire, ice. But ice is
Yes.
physical.
I say
Hey.
we poison him. I say we poison him.
Use the Mandala effect on him.
Venom trap. Aw.
Didn't do anything. Hey.
Alright, let's use our big recoil. Oh.
Whoa.
And that did fuck all damage.
J-roll. Fucking nuke him.
Terror
Mm.
clusters. Zoomies.
Oh. Bifrost. Is he telling us? Is he teleporting us? To fucking Niflheim?
He might have teleported us to Niflheim and then left. Do you of us want to take this guy? I'd take it along the roll knights.
Weakling, so slow, you'll never catch me.
Run as fast as you can. You'll never catch me. I am speed. I never get him to listen to me like this. What should I do? If this keeps up, Kintarspawn won't listen at all.
This reminds me of the proverb: the horse, the centaur, and the jackalope.
Are you familiar with the tale of the tortoise and the hare? In it, the tortoise tries to race against the hare, but the hare outspeeds him. But because the hare is lazy, you can't sleep on stream. Oh, hey, Baron.
Hey, we were talking about you.
You just missed the first chunk of the stream where we explicitly said we just send this to Baron and make him watch it.
Yeah, I was saying that like the science behind it would make you melt.
It would make you die.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, what's going on? Listen, we have made more than one joke about you melting into a test tube.
Yes, this is these jokes have come all day. We're kind of stupid. It's a bad word for stupid. That one.
Wait, which one?
I said, what's a bad word for stupid? And then I was like, I don't know that one. Pick one.
Are you referring to it started?
Sure. That one. Pick one of them.
Yes.
There's a lot of them.
I hope he actually like watches the mod. That'd be so funny.
Oh my god, if he does, he might actually. I need to know if he does.
See, Kintarismon, a formidable foe. We had only tried to match Kintarismon's speed with our own speed. The optimal choice would have to be Old Force Digimon, which with his incredible swiftness. Actually, holy crap, this might also be this is gonna make fair and die section.
Or drugs.
Yes, of course. It would have to be Ill Force Digimon.
Ooh.
Actually, Ill Force Digimon's the only one whose signal I haven't been able to detect anywhere.
Where?
Ill Force Digimon. I can find no trace of him either. It's likely the dimensional door closes as he was crossing between dimensions. He may be gone.
Well, that doesn't help us.
So, hey, we need a really fast Digimon to catch a really fast Digimon.
We don't have any of those.
So, what's the logical thing to do? What would be the most logical course of action right now with everything we've learned so far?
I say it's time we call up Sonic the Hedgehog to help us.
I don't know. Why isn't Omnimon just as fast as him?
He should be, honestly.
I
It's
know.
unfortunate. He surely would have been an ally. Might be too early to give up on him. Have you heard of the theory of multidimensional space?
Oh my
Or to
god.
put it more in play terms, the idea of parallel worlds. You see, back in the 1920s, H.P. Lovecraft...
I hate you. Shut up.
Basic idea is that there are countless worlds overlapping one another, one for every different possibility.
You know, it's like the butterfly effect. One for one butterfly flaps its wings and nothing happens in California. Fuck, really?
Well, if a butterfly flaps his wings, is it going to create a rainbow, or is it going to raise an army of the undead?
Most likely the army of the undead. Everything that has butterflies is terrible.
So every time something happens in our world, a new reality branches off, containing the other possibility. Parallel worlds are independent from one another. It's not possible to interfere with them. Or so it is believed.
Are you telling me
that...
Are we gonna start dimension hopping now?
Yeah, we have to dimension hop so we can catch a fast Digimon.
That is the stupidest fucking plan. Why don't we just get a Digimon and turn it?
Yeah, why don't we just evolve something into Ill Force Digimon?
Why doesn't Omnimon just walk up and fly over there? Because, like, the best of the best fucking Royal Knights.
Yeah, for Digimon, the solution to Kintarismon is wild. Yeah, there's a similar structure we know quite well. You mean your real world and our digital world? Indeed, they don't intersect before, but now they do. No longer seems to be the rule that the various worlds can't come into contact with each other. So, then Ill Force Digimon could be brought over from a different parallel world. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's kind of what she's saying.
Precisely. Normally you'd never do this, but it's worth a try.
That's so stupid.
How's someone who knows a thing or two? Yeah, we
What?
used to,
You
we
just
used-
know somebody that can dimension hop? You have Doctor Strange on fucking speed
We used
dial?
to call him Doctor Strange so we could go to a different dimension and get an alternate universe Full Force Vigramon because the one in this world isn't answering his phone.
That's literally what they did in the fucking this game. They were like, our Superman sucks. Let's go get a new Superman.
Yeah, about residents of the digital world don't too offended when you would talk about the real world. Yeah, you'd think they'd be like, wait, isn't our world the real one? Like, they all just seem to know.
Yeah, you see the real world and the digital world. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, they just
World.
know that our world is the real one and their world is the one made of data and that it's like a copy or whatever.
Yeah, they're like, what do you mean the digital world? My world is pretty real to me. Yes, but you're made of data. Yeah, so are you.
Yeah. You'd think we'd call it the human world. Yeah, that'd be like a way more logical, like,
It would
yeah.
make more sense the human
Or
world.
the
than
material world, you know?
Yeah. The physical
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, the physical world and the digital world, that makes it, yeah. Her name is Mirai Mikagura. Fortunately,
Oh,
she
she's that
also lives
pink-haired
here in
chick?
Nakano.
From that one anime that I hate.
Fucking Mirai Nikki.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. What your universe's version is Digimon be an absolute couch potato? Yeah, it's just like 300-pound Full Force Vigramon. It's Null Force Vigramon.
Yeah, he's just sitting there, look, eating literally like a potato. Bag of potato.
He's just
Bags
got
of
a bag of
potatoes.
chips. He's like, I'll take this potato chip and eat it. And he just munches it. And that's all he does all day, just over and over again.
He's just got a bag of fried potatoes. That's it. That's just like a whole potato, but deep
Yeah,
fried.
he's not even eating the chip. It's just one solid chip potato, and it's horrible.
Yeah, it's one whole fucking potato deep fried, and he's just sitting there eating a bag of them, like.
And so, if we verify this, the possibility arises that ears could come here from another world, from a parallel world. It's just a conjecture. There are other more important things to do now. Go and talk to Mirai Mikagura. She should know something. So yeah, our answer is like dimension hopping,
Yeah.
and the reason we know we could do this is someone who could do it just lives next door.
Sorry. I just got that cyberpunk meme stuck in my head where they just cut Keanu Reeves every time he says come.
But yeah, Mirai Mikagura, she's gonna help us. But we'll see how she helps us out in the next episode.
Are we calling it a night? This John Norris should go grab a drink. Wait, you're too young.
What?
Why would you send this message? No Japanese food around here. Make me some good food while I come back. Taste mom's home cooking her once in a while, or yeah, I'll put everything into making it.
Yeah, I'll put everything into making it. Currently, I don't know if we can taste mom's food. We're a robot.
Apparently, we do have a sense of taste because, oh, hey,
It's
Peter.
true. Hey, Pete. Better.
Okay, back. I'm so glad. I'm just not the Korean. It's just not the Korean Detective Agency without her.
Yeah, I mean, it's her
Yeah.
name, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's the place is literally in her name.
Yeah. Just going here like start a thing I don't remember. Okay, it doesn't. Alright.
Hi, Mira, Nikki. We'll be back for you next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh god, I just realized every time I hear Mirai Nikki, I think of Nicki Minaj. I was trying to think of who it was. I'm like, why does that remind me of someone?
Because, yes, when I... never mind.
I had a cousin named Nikki that I used to call, or Nicole that I used to call Nikki, so...
When I think of edgy, horrible death game anime, I think of Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Because I do associate a a woman who constantly raps about sex with a murder game.
Yeah.
Alright, that
why
just
would
gives her
you?
more street cred. But before we go,
No, Brad, we have people to read.
yeah, we have a person to read.
Well, we got tier 4 one, so yeah.
Unfortunately, we cannot see what Armageddon looks like until the end game. This Digimon absorbs all data on the network to evolve, and by constantly growing larger, brings the digital world to the brink of destruction.
No, that's why they want to kill us.
Yeah, just by existing. Digimon has absorbed so much data and wisdom that has become all-knowing and all-powerful. Oh yeah, it's like Scott Adams from that Dilbert book.
Comes full circle.
He's gonna like philosophize about the Dilberito.
This is my favorite guy to talk to.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Not again!
Sweet no! Sweet
Taking
no!
pleasure in destruction. Well, if he's all-knowing and all-powerful and he loves destroying things, maybe destruction's not so bad. Maybe he knows some shit.
Yeah,
You
maybe
know?
he knows that he's like, I know, to destroy the world. Make it.
He knows that destroying is gonna do something good and we don't understand.
He's like, you guys don't understand. If you guys aren't all dead, then you're gonna die horribly.
However, when many of this Digimon assemble, when many of them, it has one final goal, and that is to hack a military computer and use a nuclear strike to annihilate the real world.
Especially Ty.
Especially the Digidestined known as Tai. Motion Catastrophe Cannon fires a shot of destructive energy from its chest.
So if we fuck with him, do you think he's Holmes? If we fuck with him,
Do you think he's something Holmes? Do you think he's gonna become Sherlock Holmes if we fuck with him?
I think I can put it together. Do you think if we fuck with him, he's gonna nuke our homes?
Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
thank you, Fustus. Thank you.
Welcome, Peter.
Oh my god. Yeah, yo, good. There's a really bad entity that'll reach the Earth in like 1,000 years.
Yeah, he's going to tear the planet in half, and unless I kill all of them, I can't fight him.
Oh god, we're so screwed. We have to deal with that right now, right this second, or we're dead. From which facility can you go to the Digifarm?
The Digi.
Yeah, yes?
That one. It's right there. We're in the Digilab and it's right behind us. Oh!
Okay, goodbye.
Arrivederci.
Later.